Good evening. My name is Millicent Collier and I represent ChildServ. We're here tonight on ChildServ Live, which is a call-in hotline format TV show, and it's brought to you on CAN TV 21. Tonight we're going to talk about ChildServ's mission and the role that volunteer services plays in it. I have with me Bibi Bermudez. Good evening, Bibi.
Hi, Millicent.
And Bibi is here representing ChildServ's volunteer services. So, while we're discussing volunteer services and what's coming up for you to get involved in over the next 25 minutes, we hope that you'll give us a call with your questions and call us at area code 312-738-1060. Again, the number is 312-738-1060. So, and we're going to go ahead and start talking about volunteer services. And listen up, get your pencil and paper handy. We're going to have some information for you to jot down and act on throughout the next few minutes. Bibi, tell us, what is the role of volunteer services at ChildServ?
Well, first of all, Millicent, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here today.
Well, thank you for coming, too.
And that's a great question. Volunteers are our key partners in supporting, assisting, and giving resources to our children and families throughout the year. Essentially, our volunteers who have a positive experience, they in turn become ambassadors for our agency in helping reaching our mission statement, which is helping children and families build, achieve, and sustain better lives. So without our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to reach our mission statement and our goals.
Absolutely, because with the budget cuts, as you mentioned, being as they are, we definitely need help from our viewers and volunteers to help close that gap.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so with that important role of the volunteers, what do we have coming up?
Well, we have our annual holiday gift giving event, and this is our 16th year that we've been doing holiday gift giving. And we have three major components with the holiday gift giving event. We have our gift wrapping, our gift giving, and our delivery. So we are making an appeal out to corporations, churches, individuals who are interested in sponsoring our children, and also people who are interested in volunteering their time to wrap gifts.
So let's talk a bit more about sponsoring the children. What does that entail?
Well, it's actually pretty easy. If your organization is interested in sponsoring children, they can contact me. My contact information will be on the screen a little bit later.
I'll get that up now while you're talking.
Okay. Or they can contact me via our website at www.childserv.org with all the specific detailed information on the holiday gift giving. But with that being said, we are asking for sponsors who are interested in sponsoring our children. We will give them the names of the children. We ask that donors be willing to at least purchase 2 gifts for the children, no more than $40, and then be willing to deliver the gifts out to 8725 West Higgins in Chicago. And we are also making an appeal for tape, batteries, and wrapping paper.
Okay.
Those
are important items.
Absolutely. There's no worse thing than having a child have a gift to open up during the holiday season and not have batteries for that particular toy. So those are important things that we definitely need for our annual holiday gift-giving event.
Okay. Well, you mentioned there is a limit, though, of $40. Now, is that $40 for each gift or $40 total for the 2 gifts that we're hoping that each one will donate per child?
That is in total. So
Okay.
we are looking for 2 gifts totaling $40.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that certainly makes it affordable, hopefully, for our viewers. And, you know, it lets you know that even though it is a small contribution, it will definitely make a big difference in the holidays for the children in Chicago's communities. Now, the gifts, you said you do want them to be age appropriate.
Absolutely. Age appropriate gifts. We're looking for gifts anywhere from birth to 21 years of age, inclusive of gift certificates, and we ask that the gifts be unwrapped.
Okay. And we want them unwrapped so that we too can match up the appropriate gift with the age range as we're cataloging and sorting those gifts. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yes. And just making sure that they're age appropriate gifts and that they're safe for the children that we are giving the gifts out to.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much gives us a really good idea about the gift giving end of it. And then you did say we need volunteers to wrap the gifts?
Yes, we do. We have specific dates between December 5th and December 13th where we could have groups of volunteers come in to wrap gifts. No wrapping skills are needed. So this is a great opportunity for Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, high schools, to reach the community service hours. So attention, parents, teachers, if you're looking to reach those community service hours, please give me a call. This could be a fun way to give back and wrap some gifts for the kids.
Okay. All right, and we're going to take a pause right there,
Okay.
Phoebe, because we do have a call on the line.
Okay.
Good evening, caller, and what's your question?
Hi, I have a question. I don't drive, so I missed part of the show. Can we just send in monetary contributions?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you are willing, we would love to accept checks, and the contact information is on the screen. So please feel free to send in your checks, and we will make sure that those monetary contributions are utilized for the gifts for the children.
And also, I do hope you did get a chance to write down that main number too, in case you have any questions after tonight's show, so that you can reach us. And ChildServ's main number I will put back up there just momentarily, so that you can be sure to have that. And thank you so much for the call. Please do get in touch with us, and we will be more than happy to receive your monetary gift, because it does also help us to make sure that our children do get the gifts that we're hoping that they'll receive. Thank you so much for calling. Okay, so, and that's good. We've got viewers out there in the holiday gift-giving spirit.
Well, and that's really good. You have to think about it right now, Millicent. We are, as of today's date, we are only 60 days away from Christmas Eve. So,
wow,
it's really right around the corner.
Right, really. And you said the number of gifts that we're trying to accumulate for our children?
It's quite a bit. We have 850 children that we are hoping, or not hoping, that we will be able to sponsor this holiday season, and we're asking for 2 gifts per child. So we're looking at about 1,700 gifts.
1,700 gifts.
This
so
holiday season.
You can see, we definitely need volunteer input, whether it's gift giving, because 1,700, and I think you mentioned that we're about halfway there at this point.
We're about halfway there. So we definitely still need your support, the viewer support. So if you are interested in wrapping, you're interested in sponsoring our children, give me a call. I'd love to bring you aboard and make you feel welcome and have you wrap gifts and listen to holiday music and get you in the holiday spirit.
Right. It really is a very fun experience. I know the first time that I went to a gift wrapping session. I was there taking pictures, for the website, and I went there, and there were, just a number of volunteers there. The Christmas songs were playing, and they had, I think pizza had just come in that particular night. But it was like Santa's workshop. Everyone was busy with the wrapping,
and that's great.
Wrapping and tying and bagging it up, and just making sure that it was all getting ready. And it really did feel like Santa's workshop.
And that's it. So we need the elves.
That's it.
We really do. We really need the elves to make Santa's workshop come alive.
Yes, and so far we have had some volunteers already sign up. Is that not correct?
Yes, we have had some, but definitely we have a calendar that we are looking to between December 5th through December 13th. We will be open from 10 a.m. through 8 p.m. And our biggest day is going to be Saturday, December 10th. And on that day is on a Saturday. We'll be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that day gets filled up really quickly just because it's a Saturday. A lot of people are off from working.
Right.
So if you're interested, to please give us a call. But that Saturday does fill up pretty quickly. But we're available during the day and after working hours as well. And also, too, we are accessible by public transportation, by CTA.
All right, and that makes a difference.
So we are off of the Blue Line, off of Cumberland, to make it easy. And we also offer free parking. Covered parking
Yes.
in a garage, because December will be right around the corner. So that makes it, I think free parking is a nice draw to get our volunteers to come in and help us wrap gifts.
It is. And this year, the Santa's workshop will be on the first floor. Is that correct?
Yes, Suite 110, 8725 West Higgins, Suite 110 in Chicago.
Excellent. Okay, so with those number of gifts that we talked about and the fact that they do need to be unwrapped, we have had volunteers participate with us in the past, volunteer groups. And is there any particular group that has already re-upped again this year?
Yes, we have already worked with One Brick, which is a volunteer organization, and they've worked with us for several years, and we've already been in contact with them, and they are working with us.
All right, and I
So
know
we're
they're
excited to have them back.
They're usually eager to get back, and they're first on, or among the first that contact us, and that's why I asked.
Yes, yeah, they were the very first.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised, and we've got others out there who are also, getting their groups together as well. So we hope that you, viewers, will give us a call at 312-738-1060 while we're on the air tonight. Ask us any questions you may have about our holiday gift giving event. We have BB here, and she'll be happy to provide more information if you need it, or answer any other questions. I think that we have not really made it as clear as it possibly could be that the children and families that we're soliciting these gifts for are located in our own communities right here in Chicago. And knowing that many of our clients that are at in ChildServ's programs are living either at poverty level or below, we know that this may be the only Christmas that some of our children will have. And we're dedicated to really improving the children's lives and helping that quality of living in the home to be very helpful and nurturing. And certainly at the holiday time, regardless of how modest the gifts may be or how few, the important thing will be that the children will have the experience that children will have all around the world, actually, of receiving a holiday gift on the Christmas morning. So, Phoebe, I don't think we can, just emphasize enough how we really do need our viewers to get involved and give us a call. And I'm going to put your contact information up again.
Yes. And, and another thing is that we at ChildServ, we do this every year, and we've been doing this for the last 16 years. We serve, like you mentioned, an at-risk population, and for some of the children, this may be the only gift that they receive. And we are committed to each of our children and our families, and we want to ensure that they do have a holiday gift to open up this season. I know from speaking as a mom, seeing my daughter being able to just understand Christmas and opening up a gift is just super exciting. And who doesn't want that for their own child?
Exactly.
So you want to be able to do that. And so, our viewers have that opportunity to make that difference and to give back during the holiday season. So why not do that? Why not help if you have that opportunity to do it?
Okay. Well, Bibi, this has really been very, very helpful, and I hope that our viewers have gotten some information that not only you will want to act on yourselves, but you will want to share with your neighbors and friends, because it's the holiday season that is coming upon us, and we all get bitten at some point by that bug where you want to do something good, and you don't have to wonder what or where that could be, because you've seen us here tonight. You can contact ChildServ, and then you can always go to ChildServ's website, which is www.childserv.org. And we have information posted there regarding the holiday gift giving campaign, in addition to other ongoing volunteer services opportunities. With that said, when you think in terms of volunteering, I will say that our volunteers come from all over, don't they?
Yeah, they
Not
come
just
from
Chicago.
Lake County, Cook County, and DuPage County.
Right.
So they're willing to travel to actually help us reach our mission. So
exactly. And it seems as though the volunteers, when they do come to us from the Cook, Lake, and DuPage counties, it's because they're familiar with our services that we're providing in those communities, in those particular counties. And so we encourage you to make that first journey. If you haven't made it before, make it this year to Higgins, to 8725, which is at Higgins in Cumberland, and come for an hour or two, or spend the day. Is there a limit, Bibi, for how long we could actually use some,
absolutely not.
Santa's helpers?
Absolutely not. If you want to spend the whole entire day, we'll get to know each other. We'll have coffee. We'll have cookies. We'll share music. We'll have a great time together. And I want to emphasize, no wrapping skills needed.
That's it.
So just your willingness to participate, help, make a difference. That's what's needed.
Okay. And then once those gifts are wrapped, because I know that our viewers are going to step up to the plate and help us out with the need for wrappers. But once those have been wrapped, then how will those wrapped gifts get to the 850 children?
Well, that's our third component, and that is through our volunteer delivery component. And we normally work with UPS, Phil Riccio, who since 2002, go Phil,
Really?
has donated his time to help load the UPS truck and deliver all the Christmas gifts to all of our site locations.
Right. So Phil really has been fulfilling that Santa role,
Yes.
for ChildServ and our children for a number of years.
Yes. So we've had volunteers in many different capacities. So it just hasn't been through sponsoring through wrapping gifts, but it's Phil donating his time through UPS and
right.
Delivering the gifts. We've had people who want to maybe sponsor a holiday party for the kids, and make sure the kids can open up their presents during the holiday party and have a great meal as well. So there's opportunities for our viewers who want to help and make a difference.
Okay, well, Bibi, thank you so much, and I do know that our viewers are excited and will spread the word about the opportunity to help our children have a very happy holiday through the ChildServ gift-giving event. And I want to thank you for taking time this evening to come in and give us that information.
Thank you, Millicent, and thank you for allowing me to be an ambassador in helping reach our mission statement. So again, to all our viewers, help us reach our goal. We want to make sure all of our children have gifts this holiday season. We can do it, but we can do it with your support and your help.
Absolutely. And viewers, I will put the contact information up again for Ms. Bermudez. If you have any questions, or if you want to contact her to talk about the details of giving the gifts, or arranging a time for you to volunteer and come help us wrap gifts, you can contact her at bbermudez@childserv.org, or you can call her number at 867-7326, area code 773. And tonight we have talked about the holiday gift giving campaign, and we have definitely enjoyed bringing that early news about the holiday coming and how you can help. Next week we'll be back on the air with ChildServ Live, and we'll be talking about foster care adoption, and that will be to launch us into the upcoming month of November, which is National Adoption Month. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you so much for spending this evening with us, and do remember, ChildServ is committed to helping at-risk children and their families build, achieve, and sustain better lives, and we encourage you to do something for at least one child that will help that happen. Thank you. Have a good evening, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.